Hey there, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Four Cards and Friends. All right, so tonight, make sure when you pop on, you say hello. Tell me where you're from. Make sure you do lots of this. I can't say these certain words because Facebook has been kicking demonstrators off or taking their lives off. So we don't want that to happen. So please do what I just showed, and your name will be entered into a draw to win one of the cards that are made tonight. Also, if you do this, let's go this way, then your name will be entered into another draw for 4 of my handmade cards. So please do lots of those things. Give me lots of hearts, lots of thumbs up, all those kind of things. Kind of kick out Facebook's algorithms. Hello, everybody. I see people popping on. Oh, dear. Donna, your temporary job is playing havoc with your Facebook lives. Hey? Oh, I know those jobs, right? Hello, everybody. Lots of people popping on. Amy and Megan, and I already said Donna's on, and Sherry and Lois and Janet. Hello. Good evening. Nice to see you all here. I'm so excited about tonight's live because, wow, oh, Sherry's already shared. Thanks so much. You're entered into that special draw. This stamp set, Beautiful Friendship, which kind of, I think is appropriate. Hi, Lisa. I've started playing with it and I couldn't put it down. I kind of ended up working a little extra, making a few extra cards, more than 4. Let's just put it that way. Hi, Betty. So, love the cards I got from you. Oh, perfect. Sounds good. So, boy, this is a good set. And it's one of those kinds of sets. I'm going to show it to you. It's one of those kinds of sets that you don't need punches. You don't need all the frivolous other things. You just basically need stamps, paper, and ink, which we can get back to kind of the nitty-gritty of how kind of we all began. So I'm not seeing any comments. Bizarre. Hi, Kim. Thanks, Lois, for sharing. So, yeah, beautiful sayings in this set. So very happy to know you. I love our beautiful friendship. Birthdays are best days, and a very big congratulations and best wishes to you. And of course, the way things work, you can always cut out certain words and kind of highlight those. So I'm loving it. It's kind of like a distinctive stamp because certain parts of the flowers are definitely darker than others. So you don't have enough card to make for the swap, so I made extras. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. I did finish my card swaps. Yesterday, I got my second card swap done. Oh my goodness, I've never made so many of the same card other than my wedding invitation. It was kind of fun, actually. It's kind of like assembly line, right? You just go from, do the same thing on all your cards and then do the same thing on the next card. So it was very fun. You had me worried earlier when you were live. I was going to have words with the time converter. Oh, yes. No, I was just popping on to, be a little irritating, I suppose. All right, so beautiful stamp set. Tonight, if you order that by midnight, I am going to send you. What was I going to send you? Darn. I think it's in the comments. You love that color. Oh, thank you. What was it? When I remember, I'll mention it. Oh, fibro fog, I tell you. Just, it makes you feel like an old person. All right, moving on. I mean that you had lots to do, but you still made extras with this set. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, because I just couldn't stop. It was that fun. So I tell ya, this is a winner for sure. I like it. And very simple, like I say. Can we please see baby again? Yes, you may. Hey, just a second. Hey, Indy. Oh, she was busy sleeping. Hello, little Indy. Where's this? Oh, hey, you were sleeping. Thank you, Karma. Hi. So this is how small she is. Whoop, let's go this way. Oh, she looks bigger there. She looks big, but really she's not that big. She's about the size of my foot. Oh, you're so tired. I know. You're so sleepy. Hi, honey. Oh. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. So this is the little munchkin. She's learning how to sit, and she's learning how to come, which is good because she does not like having her harness on. Oh, big yawn. When we go for our walk, so she tends to just sit there. So with a little prompting of the treats, it makes it a little easier to keep walking. Hey, Indy, are you saying hello to everybody? Ow, ow. Oh boy, oh boy. She said, I just went for a walk. Let me sleep. All right. That's a good girl. Can you go back to sleep? Hey, Bud, you want to show too? And this is Bud. A little bigger than a foot. Whoop, let's go this way. Hey, Bud. Were you sleeping too? Yeah. And he's a good brother. Big brother for Indy. They like to play, which is fun, and it's good for Bud. Right? Are you a good boy? You're going to teach her lots of good things. How to behave. I hope so. All right. You go to sleep too. Everybody sleep. No barking, right? We had a little talk beforehand. No crying and no barking. All right. Bud and Indy's relationship, fantastic. They play with each other, which is wonderful, because that's kind of why we wanted another puppy for Bud, because, you know, Breezer and him would play together, and so we didn't want Bud to be lonely, especially if we go away for the day or whatever. So yeah, it's turned out really well, so I'm thankful for that for sure. All right, so tonight, Beautiful You stamp set. There is the number if you are interested. It is on page 123 in the annual catalog if you want to have a look at it. She has grown already. Oh my, yeah, no, I remember when we first got her, she was like hand size. And Indy's the same color as my Frankie, right down to the brown eyebrow spot. Isn't that neat how they have those little eyebrow spots? And then her ears, just the outline of it, are brown. No barking during lives, not like you're crazy. Oh, hey, you remember I had a little crazy too. All right, let's get rolling on to card making, because I'm so excited about this set here. Okay. So here's the first one we're going to make tonight. Let me pop you over to this screen. Simple. I kind of got this layout from Lisa Hardin. She sent me a card with the beautiful Floral Essence Designer Series paper. That's because I won't let them in the special cupboard. Oh dear, funny. But I thought, okay, let's make our own designer series paper using this beautiful stamp, which, you know, reminds me of my gardening days. Maybe that's why I love it so much. We had all sorts of hydrangeas in our garden, and so it was fun to play with for sure. So birthdays are the best days. Of course, got that little faceted gems there that are that's what I'm giving you. Ding ding ding. The faceted in color gems. That's what you get if you order this stamp set by midnight tonight. All right, all my Canadian friends. And if you are American and you want this stamp set, please go over to Lisa Hardin at the Stamping Zoo and she will help you out. So here's the outside. Here's the inside. Just a little something on the inside. And of course, let's check out the beautiful envelope. We've got to jazz that up. Isn't that beautiful? I'm loving those colors. Those colors are Purple Posy and Seaside Spray, and I used Soft Sea Foam. I like it. And this was Highland Heather. So I thought they turned out really well. But of course, you all know me, I can't make two cards the same color. So let's make this card again, but using different colors. Let's spice it up a little. All right, and I'm also going to add a layer. Let's see how it works, right? Don't seem to be able to see any comments, so don't know if I'm interacting or not. Janice, I see your comments. Hopefully that helps. If you swipe your phone or your iPad, swipe to the left or the right, sometimes the comments will pop up. You'll be able to see them that way. Give that a try. We'll see, okay? All right, so first things first, I have my Whisper White card base, and I thought, let's try the thick Whisper White cardstock. I just started using that actually. I hadn't used it before. I always used the plain old cardstock, but for a base, it kind of makes sense to be a little bit thicker, right? So there's that. And then I'm going to have this layer of Pool Party. So the colors I'm going to use for the hydrangea picture are Pool Party, Pear Pizzazz, and Sahara Sand. So let's see what we got. I can't see any comments either. Well, that's very odd then. Swiping not working. Well, then maybe it's not you. Could we not have the purple banner at the bottom of the screen? Absolutely. I can get rid of that. How's that? Now I wonder why you can't see the comments. Not sure. I upgraded the program, and then there's lots of these little glitches that I am seeing all on my phone, not iPad. What are you on? I'm filming with both. So I've got my iPad in front of me here, and my phone is up above. So I've got both. You can see comments, Marianne? I don't know. I think Facebook has changed something regarding comments, because I'm not seeing comments on any lives lately. Wow, that's weird. Hi, Robin. I don't know what to tell you. I'll have to look that up and see what I can find out. Until then, I guess we'll just chit chat. You're seeing comments on your laptop? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I am so kind of computer not savvy. All right, so let's get started with this hydrangea stamp. So it's just this big stamp here. And once again, it's kind of like that distinctive look because different parts of the stamp are darker than others. I'm just going to stick this foam pad underneath since it is polymer stamps. It tends to like a little bit of extra give. So let's go. I think we're going up and down. Yeah. Okay. Ink up this. You're watching. That's the important part, right? Awesome. Okay. So here's my Pear Pizzazz. And I'm just going to stamp this 3 times. Kind of one on the corner, one on the side. Hi Sandy. Good, I'm doing well. Oh, you meant what is Kim watching on? Gotcha. And I'm going to go to this side. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3. And then I'm going to use my Simply Chamois, clean that off, and let's switch to Pear Pizzazz. Oh, no thumbs today, no thumbs. Oh man, that would have been a disaster. Okay, and just filling in the gaps with Pear Pizzazz. And of course you can overlap a little bit. That makes it look a little fun too. But do you see how all the stamp is not the same? I have noticed that if I'm not on my phone, if I can watch in landscape, I cannot see the comments. Lisa Harden. Shh. Hi, Sue. That's bizarre. Wow. Something new, I guess. Hey? My grandma used to grow these. I love them. We have them in Manitoba. We have a few different varieties, which we love. And so, yes, we miss them. For the leaves, I'm using Sahara sand. We'll just tuck these in a few different little spots, kind of where there's empty spaces. Of course, you can stamp off before you put it on your card, or just do it full strength. All right, I think I like that. Okay, let's clean those two off. Can you give me some thumbs up if you have this stamp set already? And give me some hearts if you've used it so far. How about that? All right, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I was thinking, I have this ribbon, and this goes with the Magnolia set. Let me find my scissors. There we go. Thank you for sharing, ladies. I switched my computer and can see now. I was on the iPad. Okay. Bizarre. Very bizarre. All right. Now for my little label, I'm using those stitched, the nested labels. Do you see the beautiful stitching on there? It just adds a little something, right? On the tablet, I only see when watching in portrait. Always has been that way, though. Wow. Just by turning your things around, hey, that maybe makes a difference. Okay. Now, what color should I use for the sentiment? I think I'm going to stick with the blue, the pool party. And once again, I'm going to use the birthdays are the best days on here because it fits so nicely. There we go. And let's attach our ribbon. You see my green thumbs? Well, maybe not. How about that? There we go. I was playing a little too much with, what's it called? Pretty Peacock today. So I'm still a little green. Crazy technology, hey? Exactly. Who would have thought, just by changing from landscape to portrait, your iPad, just turning your iPad would cause it to be different. I used to be able to watch in landscape and see comments, but not for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, maybe there's a glitch. Oh, and I totally did that extremely crooked. Let's fix that a little. So I just put some snail behind my paper and tuck it behind. There we have it. Good, good. Now let's get some dimensionals. I want to pop this guy up. So I'm just going to kind of put them on the sides so that the ribbon can kind of go in between and not make it too bulky. So how's everyone's weather today? Ours has been fabulous. Nice and sunshiny today. It did rain though. I didn't realize, because I'm in my little closet here without any windows. So we went out to take the dogs at lunch and I'm kind of like, oh, there's water sitting in the driveway. What colors am I using? I'm using Pool Party, Sahara Sand, and Pear Pizzazz. Aren't they pretty? All right, so then I'm going to layer this up onto the Pool Party. Let's go this way. How simple, right? But it's just stunning. Just a tiny little frame, like so. And then I'm going to glue this onto the card base. Lisa, did you go through tons of snail? Oh no, you don't use snail tape. I think I went through about 4 snail tapes for my swaps. You have great news. I will meet you in November. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, good. Oh, wow, that'll be awesome. Okay, Lisa Harden, you have to come to Edmonton now. And then you can meet Amy too. Wow. Oh, it started raining and your dog wants out, Sandy. Oh, man. That's a bummer. Okay, let's just decorate the inside here quick. I should have done that while I had the ink on the stamp before there. Oh, well. One there. Let's do one pair of pizzazz. And I pre-did the envelope so that it wouldn't take too long. Where's my Simply Shabby? How are my fur kids? I showed them at the beginning. You'll have to see the replay there, Sandy. They are doing good. Good, good, good. They play together, which is wonderful. And yeah, they're getting along really well. And Indy's learned sit and starting to learn come for when we're on our walks. So that's pretty exciting. You know, you forget all these little things when you have a puppy, right? All right, here's our first card that we made. So I'm curious, here's the question. Which do you prefer? The blue version or the purple version? No, but I went through 2 bottles of liquid because I glittered all of those die cuts. Oh, woman. Wow, 21.8 here. Oh, perfect temperature. That's awesome. I don't know what temperature it is here. I think it's about, I'm going to say like 16, 17. I like it cooler like that, but. So purple version or the blue version? Which do you like better? I'm curious. So while you're voting, I'm going to switch to the next card. Get ready for the next one here. This way. Whoop. Come here. It's a good thing I have a big floor. I'm a purple lover. Lots of purples. I like the purple. Yeah. It's that, yeah. I guess it's more kind of traditional. It's more kind of colors you would expect to see a hydrangea into. Yeah. Oh. 91. Oh, Karma, you're cooking over there. Wow, that's hot. All right. I think oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put on my gems, but I would love to put pearls. Surprised? No bling on the new one. Yes, Lisa, you read my thoughts. Hey, I wonder if peacock. Maybe too bright. Yeah, I'm going with pearls. Look, there's 3 left. It was meant to be. All right, let's one there, and one down there. And that finishes off another round of pearls. I'm gonna have to order some more. Is more hydrangea-ish. It is, yes. So, oh, severe storms. Uh-oh. Be safe over there. Yikes. All right. There, that helped. Nice. Okay. Moving on. The next card, another simple one. So this is bright colors. This is a little too much for me, personally, but I know there are lots of people who like the bright, and so a very big congratulations and best wishes to you. And here's my little inside bit, along with the envelope, which I see I've managed to splatter And so guess what I'm going to be doing after? With the Stampin' Blends to add some flex so it kind of disappears, right? So hopefully I won't get any new dings on my new card, but if I do, oh well. Karma loves it. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to try it with some different colors, of course. Let's see what we can come up with. This time, I thought I had, oh yes I did. We are going to use Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Basic Gray, and Night of Navy. So I'm going to give you, no I'm not. Okay. All right. Here's my Whisper White. Doesn't it feel rewarding to finish a sheet of pearls or dimensionals? Absolutely, yes. Use the eraser I sent you. Yes, you did. She sent me, where did I put it here? A neat eraser. It is a sand eraser and it's a Tombow one for ink. So, okay, let's try it. Let's try it. She claims that this will take off ink off your paper. I suppose it just grinds it off the paper. Oh my word, it's working. I'm scratching the paper up pretty good, but wow. Of course it's red. Red is probably a high pigmented. Look at that. Cool. How neat is that? Now why doesn't Stampin' Up sell that? That's neat. Awesome. Thank you. That is neat. I will be using that a lot from now on. All right, let me see. We are going to get started. I'm going to put the card over here so I can see what I'm doing. We're going to have the Whisper White background, Night of Navy layer, which I didn't have a layer on the first card, and this will be on top with all our fancy flowers. So first off, I'm going to start off with this big flower stamp, and let's see, I think, yeah, I'm going to do it in Balmy Blue. Works best if you use it right away. Okay, good to know. But it, oh yeah, obviously still worked because I did that. That was my first card I made this afternoon, so very cool. All right, I'm going to stamp with Balmy Blue my flower stamp. This flower stamp I found doesn't fit on the D size block, so I had to go up a level, which I think this is E. Yes, it is E. So here's my Balmy Blue. What kind of brand is that eraser? It is, here, let's show. It is a sand eraser. It's mono, and it's for ink. I don't know what's happening with my light today, but it's a little bizarre. Hopefully that helps. It's very gritty. It's probably like sandpaper almost. It just kind of scratches off the surface. Yeah, how cool is that, hey? All right, so I'm putting one rose facing up, and now I'm going to stamp the same thing, but I'm going to have it facing down this time. Okay, now while I have this out and the blue on my stamp, I'm actually going to stamp the inside of my card right away. Let's get her all done. Instead of wiping it off and then having to re-ink it and wipe it off again. Simply shimmy. Alrighty. Now I'm going to put, let's see. Oh yes, I did these little flowers. Make sure you buy the one for ink instead of typewriter ink. Okay, good to know. Man, it's hard to see today. I'm going to use the Balmy Blue, but I'm stamping off with this flower. I'll show you with the inside of the card. So I'm stamping it off on my paper first, And then I'm going to tuck in the little hidden flowers, kind of, they look like background flowers, right? Okay, so that's on the inside of my card. Now let's add it. We're all practiced up. Let's add it to the front of our card. Stamping off, and I'm going to put one up here. Stamping off. I'm going to do the same by flipping it around. And there we go. And that's all I'm going to do with that one. Next, I'm going to add there's little sprigs. It's a little sprig with dots on it. So I'm going to use Night of Navy for that, because I want them to really kind of pop out. And let's add one kind of to the side here. And I think I'm going to just make it a little lighter. Now I see that on my other card, because the red was so dark, you didn't see where the yellow ended off. So this was, what was this? Poppy Parade, Mango Melody, Garden Green, and Soft Suede was this one. So as you can see, do you see how this one, it doesn't kind of blend into the rose? So I'm almost tempted not to put this one here on the other side, if that makes sense. I think we'll just stick with stamp off once. There. Okay. I think I'll go with that side. So that was Night of Navy. Oh, let's do this do this to the inside of our card. I've already done the envelope, otherwise it would be a smart idea to get that all done up with now too. Actually, I didn't add these sprigs on here. Let's add that sprigs. Good. Alright, now let's add those leaves. And I use just the leaves that have the two leaves, if that makes sense. Now I had mint macaron for that. Where do we go here? Now, let's see what it's going to look like. Yeah, I think we'll go full strength. So I'm just kind of randomly placing them wherever. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you. Where are you from in the world? I don't think we've met before. All right, almost done here. Let's put another. Should I put one here too? Let's just do a stamped off one. There. Okay. Lastly, we're going to use our basic gray to kind of add these little, oh, I forget what they're called, little bits on the inside of your flower. So basic gray, and it kind of just sits nicely. There's a little white patch there. I don't know if you can see that, but so I just put it in there. Hopefully that makes sense. Ohio, okay, off with the naggy dog. Oh, all right, have a good evening, Sandy. Thanks for popping by. And so there's a bigger sized one for the big flower, and of course there's a little size for the little flower. And I'm using the basic gray for that. Okay. I don't think I'm going to add it to my flowers on the envelope or the inside of my card. I'm just going to let those be. All right, I think we've got our stamps all done, our card all done. And now we're going to add our sentiment. Keeps freezing here. Anyone else? Oh, I hope not. I just want to have one live without freezing. Oh my word. That's silly. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay for everybody. And now, what did I use? Very big congratulations. Let me find that saying. Here we are. I think I'm going to use this with Night of Navy. And I don't know if you saw this, but this is the stitched rectangle framelets, or the stitch dies, I guess I'm supposed to say now. So, of course, it makes a fun little edging all the way around. It just adds that little something, right? Good. Did it. Okay, so now I have 2 different colors of ribbon that I thought might work nicely. And I couldn't decide, so I thought maybe we'll just use both. It was for you earlier, only happens when I press buttons on my computer. Oh, they're your friends, Lisa. Okay. They travel together. Oh, nice. I'm back out completely and came back in. Oh, your comments have frozen, but video is great. Okay. You all hit the same stamp camps. Awesome. Yes. That is good to hear. Yeah, I'm going to use both. Let's do both. So this is let me tell you what this is. The denim ribbon. I think it's so neat. It comes with the dinosaur suite. I'm not a dinosaur person. I'm not. Oh, this is too big. So, but I mean, I love this ribbon. This ribbon can go on so many things. Well, how's that? I think that's good. And then this one is textile ribbon, and it's mint macaron. So let's see what we can do. Oh, that looks a little weird there. I think it's time for me to clean my scissors. I need to get out some alcohol and do that. They get pretty gummy. All right, let's glue those down there right in the center where that kind of that hole is. Cover it up a little. Hopefully that's even. Love those colors. That's great. Yeah, I like them. They're kind of, you know, calm, but still kind of neat. Something a little different. Blue roses. Back in Manitoba, we had the ketchup and mustard rose. Did anybody else have that one? You love that denim ribbon too, yeah. Thank you. This card is kind of pretty popular. I've seen kind of a lot of people doing this card. It's kind of a common layout idea, I guess. Okay, I can tell this ribbon is not going to lay so nicely, so let's just add a little snail and throw this over top. Preferably centered. Good, good. I like it. And then I'm going to put this onto the Night of Navy card base, or the layer. Sorry. Just a teeny little frame. And then we're going to add this to our thick Whisper White card base. Oh, I like it. This is a little more muted. This is a little more me. There. All right. Does it need pearls? What does it need? Well, I've got lots of pearls, you know. Haven't even opened this package up yet. I think we should, you know, start it up. All right, get out the take your pick tool, which makes adding pearls so simple. Let's go one here. No, I don't like that. It's a little trial and error. Whoop, I still have one on here. Almost needs, I think I'm gonna do 5. There again, little odd numbers. Put that away. And there is our card. Look at that. A little bit of night in navy sure makes those flowers pop. Yeah, right? Isn't it neat? Simple. Hardly any, you know, cutting, hardly any items that you had to use. So there's that blue color versus the red. All right, vote. Which is your favorite, blue or red? Let's see what you think. While I'm cleaning up. Whoop. I'm just going to wipe off some of these stamps that I didn't get to while you're voting. Blue or red? It doesn't hurt my feelings if you have an opinion. And this one. All ready to roll for the next one. Blue's your favorite color, but I think you like the red better. Ah, we got a little more variation on this one. You're on a blue kick so far tonight, aren't I? I am. I tried to go through and use all the different colors, but okay. Good to see. Hi, Chrissy. Nice to see you. All right, on to card number 3. Now, this by far is the simplest card. I kind of made like a, oh man, that light is horrible. I don't know why. Just kind of made myself a bunch of stamps in a circle, put the sentiment over top, and away we go. Easy. So this one I used Sahara, or Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and Gray Granite, one of my favorites. So there's that. I only used the 1 layer of cardstock. I was planning to put a layer over top and totally forgot, got stamping away, and I'm like, well, it works without a layer. It's all good. So there you go. If you want an easy card, if you are a demonstrator and you want an easy, inexpensive card for your classes, this would work. If you have tons of thank you cards you have to give out, or you know, birthday cards, easy, easy, easy. Here's my inside and the envelope, of course, to match. So there we go. All right, any guesses on color? So that was kind of a common muted version. Now, are you ready to step it up and make it bright? I actually don't mind this one. I don't mind it. We are going to use crushed curry, melon mambo, pumpkin pie, and old olive. For me, that's bright. Okay. Outside the comfort zone. Okay, here's our Whisper White thick cardstock base, and let's get stamping. So for this one, I used the flower stamp, the rose, and let's see, I'm gonna do it in Melon Mambo. Nice bright color, right? So let's go with one up here. And I'm going to do the stamped off version kind of here. Kind of make 4. Let's go with dark and a stamped off. So I'm going to kind of make a circular shape. Now while I've got this, let's stamp up the inside a little. There we go. Let's clean up that melon mambo because it has legs, I think, because I tend to get that and the reds everywhere. Okay, next let's get the crushed curry, and I'm going to use that little, what stamp set is this? I missed the start. It is, watch out ladies, Jen's going bright, yeah, yikes. It is Beautiful Friendship. Over here. Isn't it gorgeous? I like it. It's got great sayings. It doesn't take too much to jazz up things. You don't need a whole lot of embellishments or fancy stuff, so it's awesome. If you are a beginner or just like simple, this is for you. And once again, just to remind you that if you order this tonight, how did I do this here? Let me think. 1, 1, 1. Let's go with an odd number. If you order this by midnight tonight, I'm going to send you the in color faceted gems and a handmade card, of course, from me, which I hope is exciting too. And let's do that little sprig. I like the old Stampin' Pads better than the new ones. They are easier to open. Yep, and then you switch. Yeah, when you have to switch back and forth like I'm doing, sometimes you end up kind of cranking things you shouldn't be cranking. Okay, where's my little sprig go? Did I put it in my box? It has run away. Obviously hiding somewhere. Well, am I losing it? I guess that kind of doesn't make sense. Well, where did I put it? The dogs would have jumped if it fell down. And I think I would have heard it if it fell down. Very odd. Well, let's go into the leaves then. And hopefully by then I will find that little sprig. Okay, leaves, let's go. I like the two leaf version. In here? No. If you push your thumbs at the back of the new ink pad. Yes, I have seen that. Are you doing a card kit this month? Yes, we are. I read your note there, Amy, and I didn't get back to you yet. We are. And so I'm going to be putting that out very soon. I think you'll be thrilled with what we're coming up with. Let's put one there, but stamp off another one. And one over here. Whoop. Oops, that didn't go very well. I think it needs the dark. There. Just add a little more. There. All right. Okay, Sprig, where are ya? You're kind of the showstopper. Did it sneak under my paper? Man. Did I put it away? I don't usually do that. Usually my whole room is a disaster and then I put things away. Well, I don't know. Oh, right here, right in front of me. Oh my word. It's been a long day, but a good day. All right, let's get these fancy sprigs in here. I'm just randomly placing them wherever they go. This is where they go. So that was pumpkin pie. All right, so now to add our saying. I think let's use our melon mambo because that's kind of the color that I want to really stand out and pop. Is it the box you had everything in? No, of course not. That would be easy, wouldn't it? Nope. Found it though, we're all good. Now this one says, I love our beautiful friendship. Isn't that nice? Such a beautiful saying. So I just cut out one of the stitched shapes, the circle. Ooh, nice and crisp, I like it. And now I'm going to use copper. Sandy here, Sandy's still gone, right? She kind of helped teach me how to do this, and I'm still not great, I tell ya. So I'm going to use this copper thread to kind of add a little pizzazz. I don't know if you can see, this one I had a little bit of silver. Now you can't get copper anymore, but I don't see why you couldn't use the gold version with these color combos. I'm just using up what I have, might as well, right? So I'm just wrapping this around my fingers. And I'm just going to kind of quickly press it down. It's probably not the official way you're supposed to do it, of course, but let's tuck this loose end in here, because I don't think this is my, you know, eyebrow hairs. It's got a mind of its own. Stay. Okay. Here we go. And just kind of fiddle with them until you get them kind of how you like it. And then on the back, let's pop this up with our dimensionals. Plus that helps hold those little threads in place. I make it look so easy. It is though. This stamp set is simple. Oh, you know, I forgot to do all the doodads on the inside of the card, didn't I? Look at that. Ooh, lovely. Well, I see I have some ink still on this, so let's just go with this. And I think I still have ink on this one. Let's just go with that. And I think this has a little yellow on it. Not really. Okay, I'm good with it. I really like the colors in this card. Okay, do not let the thread win, Jen. I know, I have so much trouble with it. Some people are just pros. They just, the messier, I don't know. I guess I just, you know, stress out over it because it's, you know, able to be stressed over, right? Okay, where are let's see what we can add for bling. This Noble Peacock has pink ones. Kind of like it. Let's go with that. I'm going to put a big one down at the bottom. It's not quite the right pink, but I think it's okay. And two little smaller ones up there. Easy. By the way, Lisa, I agree with Jen. You should come to Edmonton. I know, she should, right? All right. Here, look at. I really went to town on how I decorated the envelope. Lots of stamping off with the melon mambo to fill in all the white gaps. But isn't it neat? I quite like it. All right, here's our pink version. And here is our blue version. Okay, which is your favorite? Pink or blue? Your blue. I would really, really, really like to. Not sure if I'm going to make it to on stage this time, but it's so tempting to come up and see you too. Beautiful envelope. Thank you. But how simple, right? Just stamp, 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 stamp. And I'm going to show you some cards at the end too, where I just stamp, 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 stamped randomly all over my paper. And I love them. Love them. Okay, I need to clean up these stamps so I don't mix up the ink. Both blue, pinks. Ah, beautiful retro fabric. Ah. Yeah. There you go. Different options, right? Doing the same layout, but just try it with different colors. Changes it up so much. Colors just have a feel to them, right? All right. So there's that one. Easy. Easy, easy. Okay, so this is our last card. This one. I'm not a pink person usually, but these two are tied. Ah, cool. So for this one, I have the background. I used the embossing folder, the tin tile. I used that ribbon. It's from the Peacock Suite. That's reversible. It's different colors on both sides. This time I decided I'm going to cut out those flowers and make them kind of look like sprigs, kind of standing out a little bit. Now, I swear to you, this took me 3 minutes to cut all of these out. It didn't take forever. So I just, quick cut around the outside because I knew I was going to have white on white, so it doesn't really have to be perfect when you cut. And so these colors were Pretty Peacock, Gorgeous Grape, and Pacific Point Blue. So it kind of has that peacocky vibe, right? And once again, these Noble Peacock rhinestones I used. So here's the little purple and the blue and the green. I got a little, oops, there, would you stop it? These cards are killing me so beautiful. I got a little ding of blue here, so of course what happens, I get out my blends, and that's why it's kind of splattery. So it just melts away, you don't see it. And here's the inside. Here is the envelope to match the card. All right, different colors coming your way. Let's see. We are going to use Rococo Rose, Flirty Flamingo, and Terracotta Tile. I know, who knew? So our card base, we're going to start off the same. All again, we're going to go with our Whisper White thick cardstock. Your quick cuts are hours for me. No, no. Payback, you've done that to all of us too, Lisa. Exactly. Now, this time I decided, instead of using Whisper White as the background with the tin tile embossing folder, I thought I'd use the terracotta tile. Let's try it, right? Try things, try something new. Okay, so next I'm just, I have to wait with that to glue that because I need to use the ribbon. First off, let's do our sentiment onto the stitched oval. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, we are going to use, what does this say? So very happy to know you. Isn't that cute? I think I'm going to use terracotta tile. So it's kind of our main color, so let's use that as our sentiment color. New terracotta tile. I didn't know. Wasn't sure if I'd like it or not. Not a huge, well, I shouldn't say I'm not a huge orange person. I say that, but I really quite like rusts, and I love Cajun craze, and I love the Calypso coral, and I don't know. It's just kind of bizarre. Okay. So Very happy to note. Let's wipe that off because I have a feeling it's kind of in the red family and it'll just, you know, walk its way out who knows where, all over my card. Okay, so I have stamped 3 sprigs and cut them out. Once again, I promise, 3 minutes. And I've got 2 flirties and 1 rococo. So I'm going to put the rococo in the center. So let's just glue this down. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind these 3 sprigs. Lovely. Then I'm going to add my little leaf, which is in terracotta tile. Okay, you see how I'm doing that? And then I'm going to add, I stamped this rose, that rose on a piece of paper, and I put that over here. And the other rose on top to kind of cover everything else. Now, did I pop that up? No. All right, so there we go. We kind of just assemble that, just throw them all on the end like so. Now to start our we're going to do kind of a weaving thing with our ribbon on the one end. Isn't this stunning ribbon? Gathered ribbon. To be honest, I don't even know. Rococo rose, and I don't know, but it's goldy and it's beautiful. So I'm going to actually put a little snail tape behind. And just wrap that around the back. And I'm going to get my glue dots. Hopefully I don't run out. I need to put those on my next order. Now on this end, I'm going to put a glue dot. I'm going to lay this down and give it a press. Okay, so next I'm going to take another glue dot and just a little bit over, like about 1 centimeter over. If you want centimeters, I'm going to say 1/2 inch. And I'm going to fold it back onto that glue dot. Okay, and I'm going to pull it. See how that works? I'll have to catch the replay as just got home and saw you were live. No worries. That's the great thing about Facebook, isn't it? You can always catch the replays. And if it's, you know, years from now and you want deja vu, go to my YouTube channel and all the Facebook lives are there. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little glue dot on the end there, and I'm pulling this and pressing it down. Okay, and that is the end of that one. Hopefully we have a few left on this one. I'm going to stick a glue dot down here just to keep it stuck to the paper too. And then let's put a glue dot here, pull back the ribbon, and we'll put a glue dot on here. Has anyone tried this with their ribbon before? We'll finish watching tomorrow. Need to get to bed. Going to a daycare center tomorrow morning to do a program for them. Oh, that's exciting. Wow. Okay. Have fun. Yes, you will need to be very rested. Yikes. Better you than me. And I'm putting a glue dot down underneath the ribbon. And let's do one more fold just for good measure. So I'm pulling it back and add a little glue dot here. Okay, looks good. So now I'm just going to cut off a little piece. So regal, it's so goldy and beautiful. Once again, just put a little snail behind and tuck it around. Great. Good, good. I think that looks good. Okay, and now we're just going to basically attach this to it. So let's use dimensionals to pop that up. Do I have any left on here? Oh, just scraps. Let's use up these scraps. It'll help hold these little sprigs too. Hi, bud. Oh, are you guys playing? Okay, lots of dimensionals. I'm doing my first quick demonstration in September and really nervous. Well, oh, really? Oh no, you got this. You got it. It's, you know, stamping, I totally understand the nerves. I get that. Just remember though, that stamping people are pretty amazing people. They're not judgmental folk. They're not, I don't know, they're kind people. So keep that in the back of your mind when you're worrying about it. It's really nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I say that and then I'd get nervous, but if I had to do a big presentation or something, you know, I'd be nervous too. But and it gets, you know, same thing as everything, right? The more practice that you do, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Oh, cute. Okay, let's glue that onto our card base. Are they people that you know, Amy, or are they, I'm not sure. Wow, you are so full of great ideas and techniques. Oh, no problem. Just using what I know. There we go. And I think this one calls for pearls. I'm going through a pearl withdrawal. Haven't used them on a couple cards. Okay, let's go with, it's kind of neat how the pearls, they're small, medium, and large size. So let's use all three. Why not? I think I don't have any glue. Like so. Okay. And I did not stamp in here, but I will do that tonight. No sense boring you with that. All right, and here is the envelope. So here are our color combos. We've got pink, or shall we call this purple? Pink or purple? Which are your favorite? You're nervous in front of groups and a camera. Yes, yes. It is tough, but you will get through this. I know you will. You will. Practice, practice, practice. Go over it and over it and over it. Tape yourself, just videotape, right? When I first started, that's what I would do. I just videotape for myself, basically, just to get over the nerves of, as soon as you press play, right? You're like, even if you're, you know, talking to yourself, you get a little stressed. So, you know, just get over that fear of pressing the button or that kind of thing. So lots of purples, lots of purples. Oh, tough to choose, hey? Lots of purples. Okay, good to know. I wonder if it would have made a difference if I had have used the white instead of the terracotta tile background. I wonder if the flowers and the ribbon would have stood out a little more. Give it a try and let's post a picture and we'll see, you know, we can see the difference. There we go. So that was our last card. Now, like I said, I couldn't stop at the 4. So I kept going and making more and more and more cards. And so what happened was I had my sheet of paper like this, right? And it was absolutely covered with the most incredible colors and designs, and it just looked stunning. So I thought, I want to make a card like that, just randomly all over the place. All right, so here's what I made. So I stamped all over. So here's this, you know, hydrangea, and here's that other I stamped off with the rich raspberry, but had it full strength for the sprigs. I used petal pink, nope, blushing bride, petal pink, so saffron, yes, and old olive. I'm not sure I would use the basic black again. I think that's a little too stark. I don't know if you can see, I add a little wink of Stella. So on some of these little crevices, I have wink of Stella. So the background here is petal pink with a little strip of rich raspberry. And of course, I added those colors to the inside. And the envelope, once again, I got a little ding. So out comes the splatter of those blends. If you're not even a colorer, those blends are worth it just to help cover up your dings. But now I have the eraser, so I might not have to use that. There we go. Isn't that neat? Easy. Okay, here's another one. I love that, but I thought, you know, I want to do kind of a monochromatic, kind of a black and white toned down version. So here's what I came up with. I had smoky slate, crumb cake, gray granite, basic black, and soft suede. And this is from that woven heirloom stamp set. Isn't that stunning? Thinking of you, I did do that in the Memento, the black. And then on the inside, look at, I thought this is a beautiful sympathy card. So prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. Love it. And then here's my background. I don't know if you can see I also added Vinca Stella. Little bits pop. How come did you didn't do a product haul? I don't know what you mean. Not sure what that means. And here's the envelope. Oh, this was Mossy Meadow. I don't think I said that. Isn't that neat though? Beautiful sympathy card. And there again, like no supplies were required. It's just stamping all over the place. Isn't that weird? Okay, so then I thought, well, you know how you can stamp a lot of things on crumb cake? So I thought, okay, let's try it on crumb cake. And here's what I came up with. So this is real red, rich raspberry, Cajun craze, cherry cobbler, and shaded spruce. Oh, and the background is crumb cake. I don't know if you can see the dots for the hydrangea. And then of course I heat embossed with our white embossing powder and added this little tag here of that polka dotted ribbon. But you know, so very happy to know you, so I decorated the inside. Different look when you have it on white versus the crumb cake, but I thought I would try it. I also went around the outside with my dauber to kind of make it look a little more antique looking. There again with the envelope. Jazzy, jazzy. And lastly, don't know if I love this one, but that's okay, I tried it. I did blue Pacific Point. I used Pacific Point for the roses. I used basic gray for the leaves. The white craft ink for these little, I don't know if you can see them, but they're like those little flowers sticking out. And then on the background, I just used Versamark for the hydrangea, just to kind of fill in. And then of course I did my white embossing with that rose, but I had this piece that I had stamped and cut out, and this is with the real red. And I thought, oh, let's just add that to the corners. And I thought, oh yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of different, right? And there's my polka dotted tulle and the peacock rhinestones. Oh dear, what's happening? Oh dear, Indy, you've got to play with your own bone. Yes. And then of course emboss this, and this is the stitched oval. And then there's the inside. And of course the envelope. there we go. So different, right? I had a great time. It was a great stamp set to use. And so I am hoping that you think about this stamp set. Whoopsie. Because it is a good one. Like I say, for if you are a demonstrator, it would be great for classes because it's so simple and you don't use a lot of product. It'd be great for those multiple sets of things that, you don't want to use a whole lot of things. Just simple. You're using the colors to give boost of all those products. So once again, in case you missed it, if you order this stamp set tonight online using the host code, I'm going to send you a package of the in color faceted gems. All right, so that's going to be a little perk for ordering by midnight tonight. Up here on the purple, it says, I suppose I can't point to it, the Beautiful You stamp set. It's not Beautiful You. Oh my word. Beautiful Friendship is the stamp set name. Sorry about that. And there's the number for you. If you want to order in Canada, because I have to sell to Canadians only, my online store is Jen Houston, Jen with 2 N's and Houston like the city, .stampinup.net. And the host code that you have to use is 9HTUZH7U. Beautiful Friendship. I have enjoyed that stamp set, and I have enjoyed chit-chatting with all of you tonight. You guys have been such fun, so refreshing, that's for sure. I'm so glad to be back in the swing of things. You guys cheered me up on Monday for you're so kind, and I appreciate coming on here every Monday and Wednesday because I know I get to see all of you and I get to have fun crafting. All right, next event will be on Monday. I've got a neat little fold idea that I'm going to show you, a layout idea on the Creative Escape. So be watching for the dimensions that you'll need if you want to craft along with me. Otherwise, just sit and watch and enjoy. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.